our review, and it started off hot, right? Adam Cole versus MJF for the AEW World Championship. So, hey, by the way, I'll just mention, I listened to the Jim Cornette podcast, and
Mhm.
what Jim Cornette said that these two guys ripped each other too hard in their little bagging contest last week. That they dressed each other down way too much. That it kind of made like they made Adam Cole look like weak, basically, just calling out all his weak points and calling him skinny and frail. Like what the heck? What do you guys think? Robert, do you think that there's any truth to that? Can you shoot too hard sometimes?
No, I thought well that was the only segment from the week before that I watched, and I thought it was cool. I thought when CM Punk and MJF did their promo battle, they went even harder in my opinion.
That's true.
I, I
That's
feel I
true.
feel like when MJF goes up against someone that he knows can actually hang with him, he really goes hard. I don't think he went as hard against Adam Cole personally, but it was still good. I know for that to me that wasn't too hard. It was just right.
How about Vlad? No? Yes?
Yeah,
No?
I
Which?
was. I'm debating. I'm debating. I think there's a point to be made where, yeah, if you make your opposition kind of seem weak, but I was entertained by it, and I didn't think that as I was watching it. So I guess I'll have to disagree with them. In this case, I kind of enjoyed it for what it was, but
It's
there
true.
is a point to be made. Like, hey, if you make him look too weak, are you building the match, or what are you guys be building to? But I still
Exactly.
enjoyed it for what it was.
Exactly. It was funky that I didn't get that thought at all, but it's a
No,
good
I didn't.
point.
I didn't think so as I was watching. So I have to
But
disagree
it's a
with him
good
on that
point
point.
though. You don't want to call your opponent like a skinny shrimp that can't even freaking, beat a crack whore on the sidewalk or whatever. But I don't know.
Well, he did. He didn't say that exactly. He
Yeah,
compared him
but
to a crack whore.
basically, in a way.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, moving along, moving along. So let's go through this match. This was a fucking cool match. This was a good match. Let's see. I got bookmarks today, so I got the stare down, which I thought was pretty funny. They're like, "Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah." I like that. Okay, so a lot of heel tactics from MJF, a lot of showboating, right? he did the Rick Rude right here, I think.
Yeah.
Let's
Well,
let's
yeah.
uh
First the flare.
let's
He did
check this
flare,
out.
and then he did rude. Yeah. That's his new thing that he's been doing lately.
What else? There was a crowd
Then he
altercation.
did some Shawn Michaels stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true. I might have missed that, but he had a thing
Oh
with a
yeah.
fan. I don't know if it was a plant,
Yeah.
but nowadays it's an honor to get disrespected by
I agree.
MJF. Let's see. We got some mud hole stumping, which I thought the crowd should have been more into that if they don't like MJF. But okay. The stuck in the apron spot. I don't like this. This is a little tiny bit of criticism for this good match, but I don't like when someone just waits there and waits for their hand to get stomped on. He can just move, like right here, like move out of the way, I guess. But what else? Let's move along. MJF is in control early on. Adam Cole super kick. Oh, he hit him. He actually fucked him up right here, right? Did you guys catch
Yeah,
this?
he was bleeding from the mouth.
Yeah, he's gonna start spitting out blood right
Yeah.
here. You guys want to see the super kick again? Let's see.
Oh,
I have a point to make about this later, but he wasn't bleeding from the mouth.
You don't think
okay.
so?
No, he put something in his mouth prior. I've written a paragraph about this whole match. It was, as I
Okay.
told you yesterday.
Okay.
I have so
Okay.
many thoughts.
All right. All right. Let's see. Adam Cole takes control in the middle of the match. Let me see what happens here. There's a boom attempt. Oh, here's a nice move. You guys want to see some nice wrestling between MJF and what is this? Double underhook shoulder breaker. I mean, Adam Cole's the type of guy, the type of size that but he didn't really sell it, and then he goes into his own move. Okay, so there's a little criticism for me. He took a big shot, but he ended up returning the move immediately afterwards and pinning him. So, okay, I'm taking some points off there. Let me see. A tombstone on the apron here. MJF did good with this. Looked pretty safe. He didn't fuck him up or anything, so that was good. The elbow drop. This was fantastic. Look at MJF right here. His face. I don't know. Not the best elbow drop in history, but okay.
Yeah, he's
Um,
no macho man, but
yeah, he's no macho
but
man, but okay. And then Adam Cole barely beats the count.
Do you have MJF's face when he does it? Because this is great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right
Okay.
there.
This was fantastic. Okay. Perfect.
Where's this? A straightjacket German suplex on the apron. I mean, good selling, good work all around. Excellent wrestling. Okay, so the ref bump. This is where we're gonna start analyzing. So he's arguing with him about the 10 count. I think he's like 10. It was a 10 count. He thought it should have been a count out. And then Adam Cole recovers into the roll up, and then the referee is not gonna be in the right spot here. He should have been further back. You see, then he moves back for the ref bump. You guys see that or what?
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't catch that live, but okay, now that you're watching it back.
Hold on, let me play it back again. Let me see. I don't have it. Okay, I should have had a better bookmark here, so it'll take a second. But look, so this is who is this? Bryce Remsburg, Vlad, or what?
This is Rumsberg.
Okay, so he's not in position there. Then he moves back where he was supposed to be, and then he takes the bump. So that was bad too. I'll take some points off there. Poor ref bump, man. Poor ref bump. He should have been in position. So he goes to get the belt. He's about to hit Adam Cole with it, and then he sees the referee's gonna get up, and he tries to pull an Eddie Guerrero, yeah. And then the referee just happens to fall down, and then Adam Cole has the chance here to hit him with the belt for free, which is this was pretty nice. This was good wrestling. And then he cheats. He hits him with the belt. This is pure cheating, bro. Pure cheating. But okay, I guess MJF brought it in. Hits him with the boom, and then the ref's slow to get up, and he's gonna kick out. So the match is gonna continue. Epic match. So far, this is pretty epic, I would say. All right, so we got MJF after this. While he's trying to recover, he's got really nothing going for him. So he's just gonna pull a low blow, while he tries to distract the ref. And then MJF after that is gonna go for his secret weapon, obviously the Dynamite diamond ring. And then for some reason here they decide to put the ref over, and the ref is gonna take it away from him. Which I don't know. They make these refs look like goofs all the time. But for some reason, in this instant, they wanted to show that they had a strong referee. So they put the referee over here, takes the ring, and Adam Cole hits the Panama Sunrise and the boom, and it's pretty much, it looks like it's over. It looks like he's done enough to win at this point. The crowd is like pretty much ready to count, and I don't know what you guys were thinking at this moment, but I was like, what the hell is going on? Because the bell rang right before the 3. And I thought that he bought the timekeeper, right? Isn't that what everyone was thinking? And they did not even mention anything about 5 minutes left, 10 minutes left.
That's in my notes, trust me.
So the time limit draw, it's a time limit draw. Nobody wins. And Adam Cole asks for 5 more minutes. Because he grabs the mic and he tells him 5 more minutes. And I'm thinking, why would MJF give him 5 more minutes? Is he insane? So he doesn't. And he walks away. Very nice little, he kind of gets into his face here and looks at him. And the crowd obviously wants it, but it's not going to happen. This was a good moment right here. Where I don't know, for a second it looked like maybe let's do it, but obviously not. So let's go ahead. We went through this match in pretty good detail. Let's start with Robert. Is this a 5-star match to you? Did you give it 5 stars in your head? No. Okay.
I don't give a lot of 5-star matches, man.
Oh, no? Okay.
Saying I give
Right.
5-star matches all
Yeah,
the time.
who do you think he is? Dave Meltzer or what?
No, this is not a 5-star match, but I enjoyed it thoroughly. When Adam Cole came on, I was thinking, the first thing that was in my head, I'm like, wow, they're starting off the show with this. I was surprised. Like I didn't, I thought this was more something like they would put at the end, but they decided to start off the open with this match. So I didn't know about the time limit. I don't know if it was because okay. First of all, I didn't watch last week or the week before. I didn't. Maybe they mentioned it at some point early in the match, and I just didn't pay attention. But when the time ran out, I was like, wait, there was an actual time limit. I had no idea. So I was caught off guard by that. I didn't for the first few seconds I was when that happened I didn't know what was going on. But yeah, I thought it was a great match. One hell of a way to start off the show.
Loads of fun. Loads of
Yeah.
fun. All right, Vlad, let's hear your analysis. You said you got a lot of thoughts about this. Let's have it.
Okay, okay. God, there is a lot to say. So let me just go through my notes here. Okay. Okay. So I will say that it was still a match. It's not a 5-star match because there was a lot of stuff that was a little wacky in this whole thing. Some of it is a little nitpicky. I'll say, but if we're talking about perfection or we're talking about 5-star match, you can't have a 5-star match with some of these things. Some of it is just downright insane. Like, what the heck was going on here? But anyways, great match overall, like I said. But let me just put some criticisms, because I think I'm
Please,
still so
we're the
happy
Malapert
that the show.
Smarks.
Yeah,
We need
I'm still happy
criticisms.
overall. I'm still happy overall that the show started this way, not with Orange Cassidy, and that this lasted 40 minutes. That this lasted 40 minutes, which is they gave them a lot of time to work here because they see that there's something here, there's an angle here, so it's good. Okay, but some of the criticisms that I'll say. I mean, Adam Cole, I like him, but the super kicks where he slaps his foot and knee all the time, it's really distracting, dude. I mean, and you see it too. He's not even trying to hide it. Okay, so that's bad. Okay, this is a slight criticism to MJF. The thumb to the eye in front of the ref. I mean, why is that in front of the ref? I mean, that can't happen in front of the ref. The way Flair used to do it is like when the ref wasn't looking or something, not like right in front of him. He just gouges his eye. That's insane. Okay. The table spot was nice, but I've never understood that spot, how that's legal if it's not a no DQ match. I don't understand how you could just drive your opponent through a table and not be a DQ. Okay, whatever. That's just like criticism. That's just my own thing. I know that happens all the time, but I've never understood that.
Yeah, good
MJF,
point.
I just don't get it. Okay, MJF's is great here. His facials throughout the whole match was fantastic. He was just
Oh yeah.
tremendous.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he sold this match like nobody's business. He's the whole feud he's carrying completely. It's even though Cole did good work here in the match. MJF like just with his face is carrying this whole thing. The one thing that I'll say, sorry, I'm looking through my notes here. If you're
Oh
gonna
yeah.
bleed, can you cover it up a little better? Maybe you guys didn't see it, so maybe I feel low now. But I'm sure when Cornette reviews this, he will tell you what he saw.
Yeah, I missed it. I
Excuse
thought
me.
he got kicked in the face. That was
No,
good.
man.
It looked good.
You got to go review it back. He put something in his mouth, and then after the kick, and he's kind of like slightly bleeding, which really didn't do much. Why even have that spot for the bleeding spot there? It wasn't necessary, but whatever. Then you kind of see him throw something out of his mouth underneath the apron, which was
Yeah,
weird. Like I guess it was like some.
I
Yeah,
did
so it was
catch
like
that.
something. Yeah, so it was like something that like probably burst, like some sort of that made it seem like he was bleeding from his mouth. I don't know. I'm not familiar with what they use, but whatever. Let's see what else. Okay, right. Okay, what's up? Okay, I did have a thing with the apron spots. How many times they worked? I think that those are a little bit dangerous, but I'm gonna leave that one alone because there were so many other things here. So then the ref bump, right? So then Rumsberg gets up. This is the part that killed me. He got up already on his feet, so it looked like they were gonna catch him with the belt, but then he falls back down again. What? Why does he fall back down again? That made no sense. He was already
Yeah,
on his feet. He crumpled all the way down again. That made no sense.
you know what?
That
I
made
agree
zero
with you
sense.
because he didn't even get hit that hard. But maybe he was
No,
supposed
he
to get hit
wasn't.
harder.
Okay.
He's selling something
Yes.
that was
Okay.
supposed to have happened, I guess.
Okay, I'm just trying to think what else. Okay, but it just wasn't really believable. But I don't want to take away from the match because both guys were really great. But there's still so many little things that could have added to it that made it better if they just stopped with some of the silliness. Okay, and then at the very end, they didn't even announce that there was any time, the time limit at all. That to have it like, the bell ring when they're about to count to 3 makes no sense. Okay, that's just the dumbest thing of all time. Okay, that's literally one of the dumbest things I've ever seen. Okay, that's one of the worst ways to end a match. I mean, I understand like if they said like, okay, you have 30 seconds left or a minute left, and then he couldn't get the pin in that time, or like he was about to, but like he couldn't, like whatever. I understand, but not when he's already about to count to 3, like right here where he's about to do it. Well, no, that's the one where he kicks out. But whatever. Okay, I mean, like I said, there was some dumb stuff here throughout the match, but overall, so I can't obviously not a 5-star match because of that, but overall,
what
the
do you
guys
give
did
it
really
then?
good work.
Give it a
I
star
probably
rating.
would, probably, I'm thinking just the work alone, I think it deserves a 4, but I think I'm going to take off I'm only going to take off half the thing for all the silliness that I just mentioned because I really like the work that these guys did. So I'll say 3.5.
3.5. How about you, Robert? You got a star rating for
I'll
this?
agree with that. 3.5.
I don't know, man. I think I'll give it a 4 star just because of
Yeah.
the
I mean, that's
excitement.
fair.
It was
It
exciting.
was exciting.
It was
It was
exciting.
exciting.
There was angles. There was storylines.
Yes.
There was all kinds of drama in this. So
I mean,
I
I also want to say not only is MJF the best character, he's also the best wrestler. His matches are always tremendous. He's just the best wrestler. He's the best. He's the best I've seen in a long time. I mean, to be honest, if he was in WWE, some of the silliness would not. They wouldn't let him do some of the stuff that would be obviously get caught. So he would be even better, I think. But as far as his match, anyways,
all right.
that's just my little thing.
We'll see
thing on
what
that.
happens in 2024.
Yeah,
Well, excellent
we
way to
will. We
start
will.
the show, though. But I will
Okay.
mention
Yes.
at the end when I do my ratings what I thought of them starting with this on the show. So that's a teaser for later. But I will agree
Okay.
with you, Vlad, that the referee, being so messed up from that slight ref bump was a little weird. But I'm thinking they messed that up. I think he was supposed to take a harsher bump, but he was not in good
Maybe.
position. So I
Maybe.
think that
Maybe.
kind of screwed that up.
I didn't catch that, so you might be right. That's the one thing I didn't even put in my notes is the bump that he was supposed to take.
All right. Well, let's move along. We got the rest of the show to talk about here.
Yeah.
Let's see.